I came this afternoon to narrate a story and to tell the whole entire Wisdom Embassy what happened in my life as Obed-Edom. I was staying outskirts. I don't get involved with people's issues. I mind my own business, far away from everybody. Lo and behold, there's a knock on my door. I opened to find out that somebody has a message for me from the king. King David has sent somebody to my house. And I want to know why they are here. So I will definitely want this messenger to tell me why she is here.
2 Samuel 6 and verse 1 says, And David gathered together all the chosen men of Israel, 30,000. And David arose and went with all the people that were with him from Baal of Judea, to bring up from thence the ark of God, whose name is called by the name of the Lord of hosts, that dwelleth between the cherubims. And they set the ark of God upon a new cart, and brought it out of the house of Abinadab. That was the Gibeon, and Uzziah and Ahab, the son of Abinadab, drove a new cart, and they brought it out of the house of Abinadab, which was at Gibeah, accompanying the ark of God. And Ahio went before the ark. And David and all the house of Israel played before the Lord on all manner of instrument, made of firewood, even of harp, and of psalmistry, and timbrels, and connect and on cymbals. And when they came, Nachon, therefore Uzzah put forth his hand and the ark of God, and took hold of it, for the oxen shook it. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzziah. And God smote him there for his arrow, and there he died by the ark of God. And David was displeased because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah. And he called the name of the Lord Perazuzah of this day. And David was afraid, and the Lord that day said, How shall the ark of the Lord come to me? So David would not move the ark of the Lord upon him into the city of David. And David carried it aside into the house of Abinadab, the Gittite.
Okay, so this is the beginning of my story. An ark was brought to me, minding my own business. So the messenger is telling me, David asked for the ark of God to be brought to the city of David. I believe everybody's a witness to this report. And as the ark was being brought, they were bringing it to the city of David. Something happened. Somebody tried to help God. And according to what I am hearing from the messenger is telling me Uzzah tried to help God because the ark was falling. So out of respect, he stretched his hand to help, and God killed him. Somebody, are you following?
Yes.
God killed him because he wanted to help. So right there, fear came upon everybody who was around the ark. And message was given to King David, who requested for the ark. Now David was also afraid. David looked everywhere, the whole city, the whole country. David couldn't find anybody. David couldn't find anybody to kill but me. Why will King David be sending an ark that killed somebody that he himself is afraid of, that they should bring it to me? I repeat myself. My name is Obed Edom. Why should they send the ark to my house? What have I done wrong? In the first place, I don't live in the city. I mind my business. I don't involve myself to the things of the land. I'm just at the south side minding my business. They couldn't find anybody to kill. It is me who they saw that I should die. It is me they saw that I was useless. It is me they saw that I was hopeless. They saw that there was nothing good about me. So if God is looking for another person to kill because somebody tried to save him, I should be next in line. Wisdom Embassy. I want to say thank you to Pastor Solomon for giving me this opportunity to share my story with the whole church. It hurts when you are minding your own business and they are bringing you trouble. It hurts when you don't have anybody to speak on your behalf. It hurts when you are there and all of a sudden what killed somebody appeared to your house. What will you do? I would love to ask members of RCFI Wisdom Embassy, because I learned you guys are prayer church. You push every Friday. Maybe you will be able to help me push out this ark out of my house, because I am not ready to die. Who do I report King David to? Because according to the report, David himself was afraid. If he is king, why don't we take the ark to his house? Or why don't we take it back to where we took it? The ark has been brought to my house to kill me. The ark has been brought to my house to disgrace me. The ark has been brought to my house to humiliate me. Why, King David? Why do this to me? Has anybody ever been in this kind of situation before? Do I have people in the house that can also share their testimonies just like me? That I am minding my own business and all of a sudden there's a knock on my door. I am there hustling, gathering. All of a sudden there's a phone call that I need to send $5,000. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to take care of my kids. And now I have to find 5,000. I have to sell my car. I just realized that they have diagnosed me with a sickness. I just realized that they have arrested me for no reason. I just realized that my partner is no longer interested. I just realized that the marriage is falling into pieces. But I've been doing everything right. I go to church. I pray every morning. I give my tithe. I pray 3 times a day. I follow the commandments, the rules, everything of the land. Why? Why? Why me? Why me? Why should I die? Why should all fingers be pointing at me? Why is it that when they were looking for somebody, it was my name that came up? Why? When they were looking to fire people, my name came up. When they were looking for people to go, let go, my name came up. Why? Why me? Why that everybody is living a peaceful life, then all of a sudden trouble is knocking on my door? Why? Why can't I enjoy myself at where I am? That is the question we all ask. Why? Why do I have to go through this? Why that the sickness did not go to people who drink, smoke, party, and fornicate? Why should it come to me, the one who is in church 24/7? Why should it be me, the one who cleans the church? I don't call for trouble, and trouble has called on me. Why? Why can't my children also have a happy life? Me who is in church all the time, doing the work of God, why are my children struggling? Why is my marriage not working when I am doing everything right? Why? I have given every offering. I have given every tithe. I have given every seed. But when they were looking for somebody to die, it was my name that was mentioned. Wisdom Embassy. This is my frustration. And my question is why? Why didn't they find somebody to go knock on that person's door? And it is my address they located. And because I have no voice, I have nobody to talk for me, nobody to speak on my behalf, I had no option than to accept the Ark of the Covenant. I accepted the Ark of the Covenant because they told me somebody just died. So I prepared my wife, my children, and I told them after they dropped the Ark of Covenant, we are going to eat our last meal and also die. Because the king has requested that I should die. What do you do when they request that you should die? What do you do when there's death warrant on you? What do you do? Nobody could tell the king that they should take it to somebody's house. And if I say no, the king will even kill me before the ark itself kills me. So I accepted it. I accepted it. And I said, I am ready to die. So the first night, I gathered my children. We ate and all went to bed. And I wished them good night. If you guys don't hear from me, if I don't hear from you, we will meet wherever we will meet. So we all ate and went to bed. We all slept. I was waiting for the angel to come and take us. Because God is angry at the whole Israel. God is angry at the king and whoever that is around the king. Little did I know that 4 o'clock in the morning, I heard the cock crowing. And I got up. I'm not dead. I am alive.
Yes, God, get me.
What is happening? So I rushed into my room. Media people follow me. And I saw that my children are still alive. I touched my wife. My wife looked at me and said, baby, you are also alive. I rushed out. Maybe God didn't want to kill me, but he wants to kill my animals. I went there and my animals were still alive. I walked around the whole house looking to see if something is missing. But to find out that everything was still intact. And I begin to question, did they return the ark back? So I quickly went to peep from afar because I don't want to get closer. I could be striked.
Yeah.
So I was far away and I checked. The Ark of the Covenant is still intact. Ladies and gentlemen, family, maybe God is going to take us the next day. We shouldn't be quick. Let's keep on eating and wait for God to kill us. Maybe today is his day. So he doesn't strike people today. So maybe he might strike us tomorrow. We slept again. We ate. I wish them, if we don't wake up again, see you in heaven or wherever I will see you. We went to bed again. Woke up the next morning. Everything is still intact. Nothing is happening to me, my children, and my flocks. So does it mean that this ark called the presence of God favors some people and doesn't favor others? So I started asking myself. I sat down again because I am still alive. So I want to find out, what have I done to God that I am still moving? So I asked. You guys said what killed Uzzah? He tried to touch the ark to save it, and that was it. So that means you cannot break the protocols of God. So that means he tried breaking the protocol of God. That is why he died. Oh, so this makes sense now. If we are still alive, 1 week, nothing happened, then do you know what I want to do? I want to build a fence around the ark so that at least my children will not break the protocol. My wife will not break the protocol. My animals will not break the protocol, so that we will all be living. Members of Wisdom Embassy, I am here to tell you that my studies with the Ark of the Covenant living in my house was, I should not break protocols of God. I shouldn't try to help God. Anytime we try to help God, we worsen the case. Look at the life of Esau and Jacob. When the mother stepped in to help God, look at the years it took Jacob to possess what God was giving to him. If God says, I will bless you, don't go ahead of God. If God says, I will heal you, don't go ahead of God. If God says, I will open those doors for you, don't try to open them yourself. Sorry, I'm trying to become, I cannot be like Pastor Solomon. So, Wisdom Embassy, forgive me if I'm trying to act like Pastor Solomon. Today, I am just here to share my story as Obed Edom. I know Africans say Obed Edom. That's what they've been calling, and they've been calling my name Obed-Edom. I don't know where they got the name Obed-Edom from. So, I realized that protocol is very important in the things of God. So, as a child of God, and as somebody who wants to live a blessed life and a long life, I need to follow protocol. You cannot help God. If you try it, you will die. And don't run. Don't run. Don't overtake God. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, follow the instructions of God. Follow the instructions of God, and God will lead you into every door. Follow the instructions of God. So I had to create a fence so that none of my children play and get closer to the ark of God. Because that is the presence. And when the presence of God appears, you have to humble yourself. When the presence of God is around you, you have to discipline yourself. So I told my family, nobody get closer. We are building a fence to protect the presence of God. But little did I know that there were people who were called frenemies, who comes around and said, Obed-Edom, we are just passing by and we wanted to say hi. That is a lie. They want to find out whether you are dead. They did not come to check that whether you are alive. They came to see whether the sickness has killed you, the report has put you down, the disappointment has taken you out, the backstabbing. Listen, they are here for information. They did not come around to wish you good. They came to see. After the doctor said, you are going to die. So have you prepared your will? I mean, now the doctor said you are dying. I mean, just prepare, put it in the name of whoever that has to take it. They went. How do we tell David that this guy is still around? 1 month, wham! I am still alive with my children. And guess what? Everything started changing in my house. My animals are producing double. My farm is moving double. My children are growing double. My life is moving to another level, double. And the gossipers in the neighborhood said, something is not right. If the ark could kill Uzzah, why didn't that ark kill Obed-Edom? But I want you to look at your neighbor right now and tell your neighbor, your story is different from mine. Find somebody and tell the person, your story is different from mine. What will torment you will not torment me. You see, what you are fighting with cannot fight me. The mouths that are talking against you cannot talk against me. The mouths that are cursing you cannot curse me. I am different from you. I don't need to copy you to live my life. Our fingers are not the same. You are different. Your spirit is different from my spirit. 1 month, they went and told David, the gentleman, something has started happening. We thought he was going to die, but he's not dying. And David said, I know this man, just wait. He's going to strike him. Oh, you guys should leave him. He will die. And they said, okay, let's see. The man was still eating, drinking, moving around, worshiping, waking every morning, praying to God, recognizing that the presence of God is living with him. What do you want to do when the presence of God is with you? What will you do when you are living with the presence? You wake up in the morning, you feel the presence. You said, oh Father, I worship you this morning. I give you all the praise. Had it not been you who woke me up, my enemies would have taken me out, because my neighbors are expecting me to die, but I am still kicking. I am still moving. I am still surviving. Lord, I honor you. One month, 2 months, the whole neighborhood started changing because of one person. They went back to David. You know, the gossipers will come around. Hey, Obey, Mama, Obey. Hey, you people are doing well. Oh. Everything is good. Is your last born dead or alive? They want to know if something has been taken so that they can carry the news. Oh, did you have a flat tire? Is everything all right? Look at your neighbor and say, yeah, everything is all right. Oh, come on, say it one more time. Everything is all right. Everything is all right. You were there when they disappointed me. So you carry it as news to go and spread me out. It's okay. Go. Come back for news. I am still alive. Oh, I will give you message to go and give to the gossip king. I will give you information to give to whoever that needs it. Go and tell the king that me and my family are still rejoicing. We are still celebrating. We are still moving on. Let me tell you, even though they fired me from that company, God has not taken my food away. God has not taken my money away. It is now that I am even making money more. Double. Even though the doctor said I have cancer, guess what? I am still surviving. They gave me only 1 week. This is my 2nd week. They gave me only 1 month. This is my 2nd month. They told me I will survive. I am moving. The Lord is doing something. Go and tell them that I am still walking. Go and tell them that I am still standing. Go and tell them that I am still eating. Go and tell them that the Lord is with me. What they said will kill me is living with me. What they said was a trouble is still living with me. What they said will kick me out is still living with me. I am not dead. I am still alive. Praising God, declaring God, his goodness and his mercy. So what is fighting you cannot fight me. What is tormenting you cannot torment me. What is taking you out cannot kick me out. I am still standing. My children are prospering. My animals are prospering. Where I am dwelling is prospering. Go and tell them. Go and tell them. They went back and told David, my king, live forever. Obey and Mama Obey, they are still alive. Then David said, what kind of God is this? This God, I don't understand him. People that we look down upon, they are the ones he used. The stone that the builders reject. The stone that the builder rejects. That stone becomes the chief cornerstone. I am still alive. King, this is the 2nd month. Mama Obey, Papa Obey, they are still alive. Chilling. Now, do you know they eat 4 times a day? You know they used to eat once. Now they eat 4 times a day. Come and see them. Papa Obe now has a pot belly. Mama Obe has now put in weight. Hey, their cars have changed. They had only one horse. Now they have 15. They had only one donkey. Now they have 20. Let me tell you, the farm that they were struggling with, the whole farm round, the land is prospering for them. And King David is like, are you for real? Is that not a Canadian English? Are you for real? Yes, so every Saturday they're having barbecue. Every Saturday, carry goat, oxtail, carry fish, carry whatever. They carry everything. And David said, this is not true. Just wait. Let's give them 3 months. At least within 3 months, God will kill them. Because I know sometimes he's merciful. They went their way. And Mama Obe wakes up in the morning, honey, what will you eat? You know, when there's money in the house, women, they change. Church, when there's cash in the house, your wife will love you the whole day. You'll be here, baby, I love you. Oh, baby, I love you. Baby, I love you. Baby, let's go to Yorkdale. Baby, I love you. Baby, I want this car. They will baby you the whole day. Because when they ask, you will give. But when they ask and you said no money, they will call you your name. They say, hey, you James, come. James, come. Watch your children. They will call you by your first name. Because there's no cash. Now the woman was doing the hair, nails, everything. Looking good. Because they are living with God. Church, everybody needs to create a presence in your house. I'm telling you, everybody needs the presence in your house. Do not live in a house that there's presence of God is not there. No. And let me tell you, you need to create a meeting point with God. Create a meeting point with God. Let me tell you, when I am serious, when I want to shift things, I create an atmosphere. And when I create the atmosphere, I kneel down. Because I cannot be standing talking. Let me tell you, even though he's my father, it gets to a point that when you are serious, you need to go down for your father to say, this situation is serious. It's serious. There were days my father will call me, I'll go in. You see, Africa, you can't stand Brigram to talk to your father. They will slap you and you go like this. When your father calls you, when you go, you have to kneel down. Yes, Papa. And your father will tell you everything. But you see, once you are growing, it gets to a point when you want to bow down, your father will say, get up, sit down. Do you know why? Because he sees that you have gotten to a level of maturity. So now he doesn't ask you to kneel down. But when you get in as a matured person, and the issue you are bringing before him is big. Where he said, my son, sit down. You tell him, Papa, this issue I can't sit. It's about kneeling down. I have to go on my knees to explain myself to you. For you to understand that I need instant attention. You need a meeting point. Everybody needs a meeting point with God. 3 months. They went back. King, live forever. Obed-Edom is now buying the area. This man has looked for all the real estate people. He has given them money. He wants to start building his own apartments. He said he's starting his own farm. If you are not quick, he will become a king. He will have his own empire. King David said, the devil is a liar. What didn't kill Obed, it won't kill me. Go and bring me the ark. Church, I want you to understand that what is fighting your friend, never run away from it. You are different. Companies that will say no to your friend, go there, they will accept you. A sickness that was diagnosed in somebody who died doesn't mean it will kill you. Minus you. If there is no marriage in your family, look at them and say, my name is not your name. If your marriage did not work, doesn't mean mine will not work. I have a presence that is living with me. And with this presence, God will shift things in my favor. They thought the man was going to die. But I did not die. I am still moving. I am still kicking. They brought it. They will come for it. I repeat myself. They brought it. And they will do what? Come for it again. Church, let me repeat what I just said. They brought the trouble. They will come for the trouble again. They said no to you, Abi. Let them go. Tell them, give me 3 months. You said I'm not a woman enough, Abi. That's okay. As long as Mark is still alive. I'm not talking about Apple Mark. I'm talking about the Mark you people know. The Mark store where you do makeup. Yeah. The Mark store. Is it not called Mark? That one. Not Apple computer. As long as that company exists, give me 3 months. I will sugar myself that you yourself, you beg to follow me. It's okay. Go. I am not dying today and I am not dying tomorrow. Church, we need to all get to that point that you sit down and analyze the story, and all you should be looking for is the presence of God. Never run away from the presence when they are bringing you the presence of God. Church, if they give you a microphone to come and stand here and moderate, don't think they want you to die. Don't think they want to disgrace you. When they give it to you, say, Lord Jesus, I need your presence here. I will do this job in 3 months' time. I'll be professional. That should be your prayer. Don't be running away from the responsibilities of God. Oh, come and lead praise and worship. No, these people want to disgrace me. No. They want everybody to see that I have a horrible voice. No! It's for a reason. Look at your neighbor and say it's for a reason. This sickness, this trouble, this challenge is for a reason. The other day, Jesus looked at his disciples and told them, Lazarus is not dead. It's for a reason. Them telling me Lazarus is dead is for God's glory to be seen. I am here bringing my message to an end to tell you that whatever that you are going through is for the glory of God to be seen. It's for the glory of God to be seen. You are not to be disgraced, humiliated. It's for the glory of God to be seen. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, you see me? The glory will be manifested. The glory will be manifested. The glory, you will see it very soon. No. When they brought the ark, I had nothing. When they told me I was sick, I had nothing. When they fired me from that job, I had nothing. When everything was falling apart, I had nothing. But give me 3 months and let God show up himself. And let God tell you who he is in my life. God is who I serve. The man gave his trust to God, surrendered to God, and made a meeting point for God and go before the God all the time. I bring my message to an end to encourage everybody this morning that make time for God. Look at your neighbor and say, make time for God. Make time for God. I am telling you, there are some challenges you are going through. It's just because you don't have time for God. If you can make time for God, I am telling you, everything will fall in place. Make time for God. Make time create a time for him. Wake up in the morning. Just get a corner in your room. Sit down quietly and begin to talk to him. Church, let me tell you, do you know the world even know this thing? And they call it, they sit down and they do their hands like this, cross their legs. Meditation or yoga. You can call it yogurt or yoga, whatever it is. They sit down, cross their legs and do this. I don't know what they are doing. But when you ask them, they will tell you that they are trying to connect to higher power. They don't even know the higher power they are talking about. Not to talk about you who know the higher power. You have read about the higher power. You have witnessed the higher power. You have walked in the higher power. You have commanded the higher power. Why should you sit down for others to walk over you? Why should you sit down for others to kick you out? Why should you sit down and others will be jumping around you? Apply it. Also make time. Wake up. If they are crossing their legs, kneel down as a sign of submission. And say, Father, this morning, I command my morning. I command my morning. As I'm about to check out, Lord, speak to me before I leave. Speak to me before I leave. As long as people are going to be prospering today, let me be part of them. As doors are opening, let my doors be open. As the rich is making money, let me make money. Mighty Redeemer, anybody speaking against me, I hand them over to you. Handle them, because I don't have time to handle them. There's a lot I want to do. God, take care of them and let me take care of the rest. Take care of them. Let today be a blessing unto me. When you finish, you say, God, speak to me. Then God will speak to you. Then you take off. There's no power higher than the power of God. There's no power. Church, the only way you can be elevated is to create a moment for God. Rise up to your feet. I'm going to lead you into just one prayer. One prayer. One prayer. And in this prayer, I want you to pray this prayer that God, what they said will kill me, let it be a blessing. Lift up your voice and begin to pray. Come on, begin to pray. What they said is going to be a curse. Lord, let it be a blessing. Come on, pray. Pray. That very thing they said will kill me, Lord, let it be a blessing. I am not dying. No. I'm not going to die. I am not going to die. No. They thought you were going to die. You are not going to die. No. Minus you. Minus you. You brought me dead. You wish me. I am not dying. No. I am not dying. Minus me. I am not dying. I am not dying. Father, it hurts. It hurts when you are minding your business and all of a sudden they bring you eviction notice. They bring you reports that the doctor said you only have 1 month to live. No. Minus me. Come on, pray. You are not going to die. Dying is not part of the equation. No, you are not dying. You are not dying. Kashataladabush. Lebrangadadabazava. Katolereandelebesh. You are not dying. Pray. 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 You are not going to die. You are not going to die. It won't happen. No way. It's not going to happen. You are not going to die. Dying is not part of it. I want you to continue to pray that you will prosper. Your children will prosper. Anything you find yourself doing will prosper. Let the haters hear what God is doing in your life. Come on, begin to pray. You will prosper in everything, in every way. Pray. You will prosper. 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 You are not going to die. You will prosper. You will prosper. They labeled you as an outcast. They said you won't do well. No. Minus you. Minus you. You will prosper. You will not die. No. As long as they directed it to you, you are not going to die. No. You are going to survive. Your children will survive. Your generation will survive. You are not going to die. No. I want you to do this for me. Hold the person you are standing next to. Hold the hand. And I want you to pray for this hand. Everybody needs encouragement. And let me tell you, sometimes we get to that point that you just need somebody to tell you something good. You just need somebody to keep your faith running. And the hands that you are holding, I just want you to release an encouragement word into the atmosphere concerning the life of the hand you are holding. That God, whatever news, whatever this person is going through, challenges, I stand with this person and I release answers to these hands. Lift your voice and begin to pray. Come on, begin to pray. Come on, begin to pray. Pray. Pray for those hands. 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 Come on, pray. Pray for those hands. Those who are watching us online, I want you to use your device as a point of contact. Hold your phone and begin to pray. If you are watching on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, whether through phone, computer, touch that computer and begin to connect. If you are holding the phone, hold it and begin to pray. Anybody you know in your life that is struggling, that is about to give up, use it as a point of contact and begin to pray for that person. Release prayers in the atmosphere for that person. Pray for that person that Lord, let them be bounced, bring them back. Lord, restore them back. Whatever that is discouraging them, bring them back. Mighty Redeemer, anyone talking them out, anyone wishing them dead, I stand with them and I release a prayer of encouragement. I release a prayer of fruitfulness. I release a prayer of speed. I release prayer upon their life. Pray. Come on, pray. Come on, pray. Pray for that person. Lekatapa. I pray for the online viewers. Lezigetepeya. Rakatapaya. Mantalibidibidi. Kapapa. Pray for their hands. Come on, church. Pray. 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 Kapapa. Le Siketepe. Ragatapa. Makushaha. Lantoleriaba. Razigetepe. Makapapa. Le Katapa. Mantolerebosh. Le Katapa. In Jesus' mighty name. Don't leave the hands. Hold it. Your last prayer. Your last prayer. I want you to pray that, Father, as long as we are in our third day of elevation, I am commanding elevation to locate these hands. When I don't know whether it was on Friday or Saturday, we said something. We said it is on. Listen, it's so hurtful when you don't. Sorry to say, some blacks, we don't want to see others go up. When we see our fellow blacks going up, it hurts us. When you even, let me tell you, even with the pastors, when a pastor see another ministry is going up, it hurts them. They don't understand. They don't understand. It hurts them. Especially when you are new in the game. Like somebody like Pastor Solomon. I am new on the pulpit to preach, but I am not new to the things of God. I have been walking undercover for long. People don't understand when they see you going up. And that is what is killing this skin. This skin. What is that is what is killing it. We are going to pray. The hands that you are holding. That hey, elevation. Lord, let elevation locate these hands. Let elevation locate these hands. Let elevation locate these hands. Come on, begin to pray. Elevation. 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 Pray. Lord, elevate me. Elevate this hands. Elevate those who are watching us live. We call for elevation upon their lives. Father, lift them to another level. Shift them to another level. Lift them to another level. Hey, elevation. We command elevation. We command elevation. Lord, let it locate your children. I pray for our online viewers. I pray for our online pastors. I pray for RCFI in general. I pray to anyone connected to Wisdom Embassy. I pray that, Lord, elevate them. Elevate the hope up. Elevate the ministers. Elevate the pastors. Elevate them. Elevate them. Elevate them. Elevate the elders. Elevate the workers. Elevate every department. Elevate the church members. Elevate them. We call for elevation. Now. Elevation. Now. Elevation. Now. Elevation. Now. Let it locate them. Kapapapa. Lekatapa. Rigatapaya. Mantalibidio. Zagatapa. Makushaha. Le Zagatepe. Mantalibidio. Katokata. Mazigatepe. Elevation. 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 Jesus. Elevation. Locate them. Locate them. Locate them. Locate them. Now. 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 Lord. Elevation. Locate them. Kapapa. Le zike. Rakatapa. Le katapa. Zigetapaya. Alibriake. Rampatapa. Le se. Hey Jesus. Kapapa. Le zikete. Mantalibio. Rapayaria. Katalibio. Mantapapa. Zakapaya. Le bayaria. Mantalibio. Katolerebe. Mazikedebe. Come on. Kapayaraba. Mazikepe. In Jesus' mighty name. Come on. Begin to clap the hands and command elevation upon your life. Clap them. Clap them. Call it upon you. Say to yourself, I am elevated. Say it, I am elevated. Say it, I am elevated. I am elevated. I am elevated. I am elevated. My children are elevated. My business has been in. My business is moving up. My marriage is moving up. My business, my children, my ministry, my everything, my job. Elevation has located. Elevation has located. Elevation has located. Masha Papa, Rekatapa, Lezigetepe, Rantalibiria, Lokotopaha, Makapaya, Letapaya Libi, Kantalibiria. Hey, I am elevated. Hey, I am elevated. Hey, I am elevated. I am elevated. By fire, by force. By fire, by force. I am elevated. 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 I am elevated. Hey, Rakapaya, Mantale de Devotion. In Jesus' mighty name. Lift those hands. Father, this afternoon we honor you. We thank you for your word. We thank you for using your man servant to be a blessing unto us. Father, what they have sent into our lives to kill us, this afternoon, we turn the tables around and say it will not happen, but it will rather be a blessing. Father, anybody praying against us, anybody praying against your marriage, anybody praying against your business, anybody wishing your family to fall apart, anybody wishing you to die, mighty God, tonight we turn it over back to the sender, back to their generation, back to their children, back to their ministry, back to their household. Hey, mighty Redeemer, let them see your presence in us. Let them see your presence in us. Let them see your presence in whatever that we are doing. King of glory, it is only you and nobody else. Obed-Edom trusted in God. He did not complain to anybody. Father, we are not complaining to anybody, but we are crying to you. What they said will kill us, let it be a blessing. We honor you, Jehovah God. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Somebody shout amen. Shout a big amen. Shout a thunderous amen. Look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, I am elevated. Oh, I can't feel you. Don't be gentle. If you are elevated, move to somebody. Shake somebody. Look at that person, eyeball to eyeball, and tell the person, I am elevated. Look at me. Look at me. I am elevated. If you want my phone number, take it right now. Because in the next 30 minutes, you call somebody who will pick up and tell you to book an appointment to see me. So if you want my direct contact, take it right now. Because God is taking me somewhere. God is bringing protocol around me. Take my number. Take my number. Take my number. Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Because elevation. Hey. Elevation is around. Elevation has appeared. Oh, yes. I like Mama Dorothy is shaking everybody's hands, telling them, watch me, watch me. You see, these hands that I'm shaking, these hands you are looking at, the next moment is going to change. Look at me, look at me. What did not kill? Listen, the thing that they thought was going to kill him did not kill him. He is still alive. I am still alive. I am still moving on. I am still pushing on. Hey! Look at your neighbor and say, hey! Okay, come on. Look at your neighbor and say, hey. Look at your neighbor for the last time and say, hey! Elevation has come. Let's celebrate all our online viewers. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. Celebrate them. God bless you guys for joining us. Please feel free, visit our church website. Pick up a seed and be a blessing. Do what you want to do. Our website is secure. Just go there. If you are watching us and you are not with us, that's good. Let me say this. Normally, church members who are home and you are watching, your offering is still needed. Tell the person your offering is not also on vacation. If you are working, your offering is not working. Go to the church website and say, this is my offering. Send it. It's needed. Amen. Oh. Amen. Oh. I had to call the OBAB. I said, OBAB, I need online present anointing. Because my paper, nothing is coming. So please, all those who are watching and their members, this afternoon I'll be checking. I saw all those who watched. Go and give your offering. We love you guys. God bless you. Come on, somebody say, we love you guys. God bless you. God bless you.